Then continuous integration. In traditional projects, the integration of the contribution of many people is always a painful process that can take days or even weeks. Therefore, continuous integration seems like a mission impossible, but this is actually not the case. The reason why integration is painful can be found in the double maintenance problem. The longer we carry on the double maintenance without integrating changes, the greater the task of integration will be. So there are good reasons for integrating as often as possible. For instance, after each added feature. जो आपके ट्रेडिशनल प्रोजेक्ट्स हुआ करते थे उसमें जब हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं जो डेवलपमेंट मॉड्यूल्स में जो डेवलपमेंट होता था, मॉड्यूलर डेवलपमेंट होता था, फिर उन मॉड्यूल्स को फिर इंटीग्रेट किया जाता था, तो उसका इंटीग्रेशन बहुत ज़्यादा थोड़ा सा टफ टास्क होता था। तो इसमें जो इसलिए प्रॉब्लम क्यों क्रिएट होती थी, क्योंकि इसमें डबल मेंटेनेंस की प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो सकती थी। मतलब इसमें ये थोड़ा सा पेनफुल क्यों होता था, जो इंटीग्रेशन पेनफुल इसलिए होता था क्योंकि इसमें डबल मेंटेनेंस की प्रॉब्लम अराइज हो जाती थी। ठीक है। तो जितना ज़्यादा हम मतलब डबल मेंटेनेंस जितना लॉन्गर होता था उतना ज़्यादा उसको इंटीग्रेशन उतना ज़्यादा टफ हो जाता था। Integrating your change into the team shared repository is often a two-step process. The reason is that tools usually cannot solve merge conflicts and rerun automated tests to check the quality in one step. First, you have to carry out a download or subscription integration where you take all the changes that have been added to the repository since you integrated and last integrated and integrate them into your workspace as shown in figure 3, where a box represents a new version of the configuration. If nothing new has happened, you are safe and can do the upload or publication integration. This simply adds your changes as the latest version in the repository. If something has changed in the repository, it can be either new version of the file that you have not changed. These can simply be copied into your workspace or files that you have changed where there may be conflicting changes. In the latter case, you have to merge the repository changes into your own changes. At this point, all other people's changes have been integrated with your changes and your workspace is up to date. So you could just add the result to the repository. However, you should check that the integration actually produced a viable result and check the quality of it. This can be done by running a set of quality tests, example unit test, acceptance test, and if everything works well, then you can add the result to the repository if your workspace is still up to date. Otherwise, you have to continue to do download, integrations, and quality checks until you finally succeed and can do the upload integration as shown in figure 3. Continuous integration leads to an increased velocity of change compared to traditional development. This puts additional strains on the integration process but is not a performance problem on the actual integration per second. However, there may be performance issues when the integration is combined with a quality gate mechanism used to determine whether changes are of sufficient quality to be integrated in the common repository or not. Even if this quality gate process is fully automated, it will be much slower than the actual merge and upload operation and may become a bottleneck in the integration process. It may therefore not always be possible to be true to the ideal that developers should carefully test their code before uploading their changes, in which case you could use a more complex model for continuous integration that we will describe next under regular builds.